This is Brian Kluth with step number 12, looking at your family and finishing well. This is really an important time to really be reflecting on where you're at in life, where you want to be going in the future, but also where does your family fit in and how do you finish well? Finish well for the sake of your spouse, finish well for the sake of your family, your loved ones. And so what I did here on this sheet is I wrote a legacy organizer a number of years ago, and God has blessed it and it's helped people all over the country. What I did is I pulled some of the best worksheets from that particular legacy organizer, that booklet, and I put them here in order. And what I'd like you to do is take a look at this. And there's things about passing on your values and your valuables to your loved ones. And there's some things that you can do creatively. So take a look at those and mark any of those that look interesting to you. If you're married, have discussions with your spouse about, hey, what could we do to really pass on our values, not just our valuables, although you need to pass on your valuables too. Household and family matters. There's a lot of important information that your spouse is going to need and your loved ones are going to need. So there's things there. There's end of this life planning. I call it end of this life because it's not the end of life planning. You know, we think that we are in the land of the living on the way to the land of the dying. But the Bible teaches us that we are in the land of the dying on the way to the land of the living. And what's going to happen if you know Christ, you're just going to change locations. Your life is going to go on. Your life is going to go on forever and ever and ever in Christ, in heaven. Now, if you don't know Christ, I would implore you to come to know him because the alternatives for eternity are not good. I sometimes like to say, eternity is not like restaurants used to be. You have your choice, smoking or non-smoking, and you don't want to be in the smoking section. But Jesus has paid the price so that you can be in the non-smoking section of eternity. And so there's some end of this life planning that you need to do. And so hopefully that will be help to you. But also when you are gone, there are things you need to think about ahead of time so your family isn't left in a place of chaos or in confusion and conflict. So there's some important things that you need to do, some important work you need to do, some information you need to gather, and some instructions you need to give so that you can be a wonderful blessing to your family when there is a homegoing. There's also some helpful PDFs on estate planning matters, and a lot of this is coming from a biblical perspective. So you'll want to look over some of those and really glean things that can benefit you and your loved ones and your family. And hopefully, again, these worksheets will stir you, they'll challenge you, they'll equip you, they'll encourage you, they'll help you, they will bless you to what? To make you a blessing. Thanks for watching. God bless.